Okay, this is a catch up on what you should know already. On the first week, print hello, straightforward, print hello at the bottom. Okay, nothing too tricky there. We also were introduced to the concept of a variable and an input. And once this is finished typing out, I'm going to pause the video here so we can have a look at what exactly is happening at this point. Okay, so on the first line, a variable called who, and we can call that whatever you like, by the way. We've just called this who here, equals, so we're making this variable equal to the input that we're going to get somebody to put in, and whatever we put inside the speech marks goes green, and whatever we put inside there is what gets printed out ready for the person to input. So if we put enter name, then enter name appears there. This Dave is what I input just before. On the second line, I'm still just printing hello, so it says hello. Makes no reference to Dave at the moment because we haven't put anything in this section. So let's run it forward a little bit further. And we can now personalize this by using that variable. So if we go in and change this and say hello, comma, who. So who is the name of the variable that we're entering the name in. So if we run this again, we'll pause it at the place here. So having paused that there now, we can see that the first line is still there. Who is equal to the input, where we've said enter name. Enter name is there. I input Dave. Now on the second line, we've said print hello, and it's done hello. And this second bit now is separated by this comma. So we've got hello, that's one element, a string of characters or text, a comma to separate it from the next thing, which is something called who. Now it knows what who is because we made who equal to whatever was input at that point there. So because I put Dave in there, who now has the value of Dave. So when I say print hello who, it says, okay, well, you put in Dave, so I will print hello Dave. Okay, so that's where we were up to at this moment in time. We can go on and improve it even further. Let's have a look at that on the next page. So on this one, we can add on to the end of that line, so we can separate it with another comma and put some more text. So now we have three elements on this line. We've got some text, a variable, and another text. So we'll run it through and then we'll pause and just have a look at what we've got here. So on this one, exactly the same first line, who equals input enter name, so enter name comes there. It's an input, so it waits for us to input something. I've input Dave, that means it gets stored in the variable called who. And then on the next line, all we've done, we had that before, print hello, comma who, whatever the value was there, which is Dave, so we see Dave there. And then after that, another comma, and another set of speech marks with how are you inside. So we've got one element, a second element, which is a variable, and a third element, which is text. So we've got hello, Dave, how are you? So we can separate things with a comma. The comma automatically puts a space in, by the way, as well. So you notice there's no space after the O of hello, and no space before the H of how. So this comma automatically puts a space between the variable value, which in this case we've entered Dave, and the two string or text elements that we've got there. Okay, so that's where we're up to at the moment.